Shalom. First and foremost, and give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Mordecai HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and taught me this truth, peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect, and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be sitting around the topic of Greenland and this article that I have by CNBC.com. And it's entitled NATO Nations Deploy to Greenland After Tense White House Talks. Okay, so the news of Trump wanting to take over the territory of Greenland, which is a NATO ally jurisdiction, right? So they fall under Denmark as far as like, who they report to or who governs them, Greenland, that is. The threat of DT taking it is creating a lot of chaos over there in the EU, okay, with NATO, all right, because there's no legitimate reason for it outside of pride, the spirit that the Lord put on Trump is a very divisive one, right? The things he's doing is stirring up a lot of trouble within this whole alliance, which is prophecy, right? We've been telling you that these things will come to pass. Scriptures say we have a more sure word of prophecy. And you see this, okay? NATO members are deploying small numbers of troops to Greenland for a joint military exercise after a tense meeting at the White House about the island's future. French President Emmanuel Macron referred to the exercise as Operation Arctic Endurance. Talks between U.S., Danish, and Greenlandic officials were frank but constructive, but did not resolve the fundamental disagreement about Greenland's future, the Danish foreign minister said, because this is a sovereign territory that's supposed to be an ally. But why would you treat your allies like this, with friends like this? Who needs enemies? Okay, and this is starting to, these different EU nations and NATO nations already had, already looking at the U.S. sideways, but now this only adds fuel to the fire, man. That anti-U.S. rhetoric is only gonna intensify with this because it's uncalled for. There's no reason. The U.S. already has bases on Greenland. If they wanted to build more and do, they could easily do that. But him doing this is just strictly out of pride, man, and it's gonna destroy the alliance that got America to where it is today, right? Because scriptures speak on, when it talks about America, it talks about the whore that rides the beast, which is America. But guess what? She rides the beast. The beast is actually the one who's in control. But, she seemed to have forgotten that Babylon has forgotten its place, right? And you got these NATO nations calling this an Operation Arctic Endurance, and they're sending troops, right? This isn't a facade. Now, will they go to war over this? I doubt it. But what this will do, this will create even more of a distance, right? More separation between America and its allies, which is beautiful. Okay. And this is what we've been waiting for. We know what time it is, man. We are very, very close. Okay. To World War III, right? To Civil War. Okay, to the mark being established on the earth, right? The mark being that RFID microchip. Okay, mass implantation is coming. Okay, this is Jeremiah 50:31. Behold, I am against thee, O most proud, said the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. See? So the Lord is he's gearing up, he's preparing, right? His return. And we can see this through the prophecies. Okay? Scriptures call him most proud. All right. And there is nobody more proud than an American Edomite. Okay. So the Lord is he's preparing to make his return, man. And he said, hey, what if, what is he to make a return if that fire is not already kindled? Okay. So this is only gonna escalate the situations, and it's also gonna push NATO and the EU nations more away from America because its policies are too rash, man. And it's in that resentment, it's only gonna fester. It was already there, but this is only, more of a reason. Now you're going to have citizens in these different nations spewing their hatred for this place. Okay, it was already an American anthem. They had a wrestling match, WWE wrestling match in one of these foreign countries, but it's allegedly allied to America, but they booed the American anthem. Okay. Because they no longer are looking at this place as a beacon of hope. All right. This is Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee hath deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, and you're not going to see it coming. See, Esau thinks that he's so close to cementing his empire through America for forever, right? He's making these last moves, right? Thinking that he's gonna be able to accomplish his goals. But what he does not account for is his own allies turning against him. Okay? And they're going to do it at the most pivotal, crucial moment when you least expect it, when you think that everything is cool and you're about to achieve what you was trying to achieve. That's when they're going to do it. Okay? When you are completely unaware, when you don't have any defense, right? That's when they're going to pull the trigger on your ass, man. And they're going to play the game all the way up until that point to when you're vulnerable. When you need them the most is when they're going to turn on you. And it's going to be beautiful. Okay? And Americans are going to lament because they don't understand what time it is. Okay? But this is all because of what America has been doing this whole time, man. Okay? Scripture say he's going to return unto you double. Okay? This is Psalm 75:8. For in the hand of Yahweh Shema Shah there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. And he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. See, the Lord's going to make you drink the dregs, right? Every bit of it. Okay? You're going to drink it all. Okay? And this place has a very, very violent, bloody, wicked history. It's a lot of blood that's on this place, man. So you're going to get what you got coming. Okay? And nobody's going to lament. Nobody's going to mourn for you. Okay? Nobody's going to feel bad because, I mean, you deserve it. All right? If anybody did still have any type of remorse for this place or empathy for this place, DT is completely, removing that, just by the things he's doing, the way he's moving is, like a YN, right? Moving like a YN, you just proud as hell, doing whatever the hell they want to. Like, there ain't no consequences to nothing they can do. Right. But they're going to fuck around and find out. Right. Ain't that been a policy that Pete Hegseth and Trump been saying? Right. Fuck around, find out. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. This is Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. How humiliating is that? You got somebody you supposed to call a proud partner out here punking you and bullying you in front of the world, embarrassing you, right? And these NATO EU nations they're very proud people. They have a very rich history, right? Even though lots of it is stolen, but a lot's happened over there on that side of the world, man. They've endured and suffered a lot. Okay? Sacrificed a lot for this kingdom, right? Just for, pretty much the poster child to come and do some ungrateful, unforeseen shit like this, right? Disrespectful shit like this, straight up calling them out. You think they just gonna forget? Nah, man. They got you. Your day is coming, man. And you only accelerate that with every move, man. Because the Lord got you in a trick bag. So with that, I give all praise and glory to you. How about Shemel Shabbat, Shember Kakudashwa, Abba Ball, and DTADTN.